Hello everybody, it's Robert and Aluka up on the roof of our beautiful home. Since we installed this beautiful wood burning stove, we did it in the winter, and we did it on top of the shingles, and we tried to silicone around the special metal that goes on top, and it just didn't work out. We ended up having a leak inside the house, and not gonna lie, my wife has been bugging me to fix the roof for a while now. So I've been procrastinating, and now today finally decided to fix and do something about it. And I've decided to do it properly this time. I bought a whole bunch of shingles, I bought ice and water for condensation, for like the wind that goes underneath, so that we don't have any more frost or anything. And then that should reinforce the water as well if there's water dripping. This stuff is very good and I highly recommend it. Then I bought like 4 bundles of shingles. I hope that's enough. 2, 3, 4, well, 4 pieces of plywood. I think we'll be fine. 1 bag of reach cap, and then the roof edge, which was not installed on this side. Whoever's gonna see this house is gonna be like, oh, why didn't they do that on that side? Because the original owners didn't. That's why. I borrowed a tool, and people don't do that, because when you borrow something, you usually break it down. So I ended up buying my own roofing nail from Mastercraft. Yeah, really cheap, under 30 bucks. But it actually does the job, and it's nice and firm. I like it. I want to show how I did the water around here. Preferably you would build a bit of a ramp that's level, and then have the water divert away from it. But since we have like a big piece of metal here that is protected, we're just going to cover it, and the water always goes around it. So when the water comes here, I was a bit concerned about ice. So that's why I'm covering it all the way up. There's a little bit of ice and water up. And then I'm just cutting this real close. And for the end, I will put, using the hook blades here, I'll put goop around here. It should all go down. And hopefully never have a leak again in life. Roofing patch is done.
Yay!
Don't show them. The original people who did the roof, they did a very, very bad reveal. Really big gaps. That's not allowed. And they nailed them in the wrong spots. When we peeled it off, it came off like nobody's business, which is not how a roof should come off.
Can you show them the difference between what it's supposed to look like
So
and then
the first 4 rows, you can see they started very nice. They had it on the right reveals. And then after a while they said, oh, I don't think we have enough shingles, so let's try to spread them out a little bit so we save 1 row. And they put like half an inch here, half an inch here, half an inch here. And before you know it, they had 1 less row at the end. And I know for a fact it lasted 1 less row, because I ended up adding an extra row there, which is okay. Nobody's gonna look at that kind of stuff. As you can see, it goes down. The first half feels like it's going up. There's obviously an extra row in there. We got this all nice and tar. So that, remember, the metal goes around here. The shingles are on top. We got ice and water on top. Solid. This is nailed under the shingles. And there's goop and silicone in there. And I put a little bit of the granules to cover all that goo. So it's pretty solid. And I put them into like trusses. So that should be solid. Another thing that really disappointed me was that when I bought these shingles, I found the same dual gray, but they didn't have the same ridge cap, which was disappointing. This one is shorter, narrower, so my reveal is horrendous. It will do the job of a roof. And like we mentioned, that we do plan.
That's the old one. That's the new one there.
I do plan on changing all this to tin eventually. But for the time being, we got a job. And we're definitely not going to have a leaky roof. Almost guaranteed.
Very exciting
Almost,
stuff.
because water is very unpredictable.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay, thanks for watching.